Greetings, friends. It's Tuesday and time for the drive home. I don't have anything to talk about. Nobody's left any comments. Nobody's given me any ideas. All I've got left right now is pain management. That's okay. That's not your fault. That's just me falling apart at the seams. Like I was built in Taiwan or something like that, and my warranty is expired. Well, that's neither here nor there. Nobody comes to talk to me to listen to me complain, because that's boring shit. You don't hear that. So this is episode 21. Does that mean it's legal for this video series to drink now? Is that how that works, or does it have to be 21 years? So that's a hell of a lot of episodes and a hell of a lot of drive homes I hope I don't have. I mean, commuting's part of a job. It's part of what you got to do to get your paycheck and to make sure you retain a roof over your head and food on your table and debtors off your back. But nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to actively commute. I mean, I don't know. I can kind of see the enjoyment if your commute contains like a ferry or something that's kind of comfortable to ride. It's got a good length of time where you can actually get something done or do something on it. But now, my commute consists of... I'm really tired today. Sorry about that. My commute consists of these quick little 10-minute drives to and from the train station, and then riding on a packed train, which isn't particularly comfortable to begin with, and not having any room or space to do anything. So, most of the time I've been occupied watching TV shows or anime on selective electronic devices, and the other part of the time I absently listen to music while trying to sleep. And you don't get much on that train ride, that's for sure. It's kind of jostly, the chairs are not comfortable at all, and with my back it's even that much harder to get comfortable, so that's a commute for you. Speaking of commutes, I'm now currently behind a bus, which is taking its sweet old time. That's okay. As long as it sticks with its schedule, it can go as slow or as fast as it wants. Who am I to judge? Let's see here. Anything else going on? Anything worth talking about? I mentioned Seduction and Extra Life last episode, which, again, check those out. Definitely. We still got Halloween coming up. Nobody's told me what their Halloween costumes are yet. I told you what mine are. I'm still trying to figure out how to properly accessorize the thing. I mean, it's supposed to be all the treasures of the sea and what have you, but I also don't feel like draping myself in pearls would be appropriate. One, for Norse, and two, for a guy, so I'll have to figure something else out. I also don't think they want me draping, rotten, dried shark off of me. An Icelandic delicacy, or so I've been told. I would like to give it a try at some time, but man, that's a hell of a process. You gotta wonder how they figured that out. Soak it in ammonia, let it rot for a couple of months, and then let it dry out for a couple more months, and after all that's said and done, shark for dinner or breakfast or whenever they eat it. Crazy. That does always make me think about the origin of foods and just how they came to be, like bread. Bread always kind of astounded me, because who first thought to grab this incredibly tall grass-like grain, wheat, and then after that, not only get the wheat, but then pound the crap out of it with rocks until it became a powder. And once it's a powder, you add, at the time, just water, and cook it, and you have bread. Who thought of that? Who thought that would be a good idea? mean, it's just it's a lot of stuff. Like, okay, crabs and lobsters. And don't get me wrong, I love crab and lobster. That's some good eating. But who thought, hey, I just pulled this bug out of the water. Let's eat it. Was that desperation? Is that where that came from? And then they ate it and went, God damn, this is really tasty. And then kept eating it. Fish is always kind of weird because it's, I mean, animals, okay, we kind of grew up with that. You can watch other animals eat animals and get that idea. I guess fish would just be a weird because different texture entirely. You got the scales and bones are weird and everything. But I guess it's, again, that's just observational. Oh, capers. Capers are another thing that utterly blow my mind. Because who thought to take the buds of flowers, flower buds, now before they bloom or anything like that, pluck all the flower buds and then pickle them and then use them as a really tasty garnish. How would it's insane. Some of this stuff just, I cannot imagine somebody going, hey, let's try this out and eat it. Either that or there are just some really adventurous people out there. It's like, you know, we've got bagels, those are good. We've got cream cheese, that's good. But you know what this really needs? It just needs something a little tart. And I like pickled stuff, but pickles is just a little too far. What else can I pickle besides a cucumber or besides fish? Because all that's way too strong for a good bagel and cream cheese. And just through years of dedicated pickling studies, they, I don't know, on a whim decided, well, flowers are a little much, but what if I just grabbed the bud before it bloomed, before it fully engorged itself, and try that. Hey, this works. This is a nice tangy little tartness, but it's not overpowering, it's not too much, and I can sprinkle it over my bagel or my baked chicken or whatever you decide to use capers on. Just what kind of foods blow your mind? What kind of foods you just look at and go, how do they even think of that? How did they decide that would be a good idea? I'm trying to think of what else off the top of my head might fall under that category. I mean, I guess you could also take alcohols with that. I mean, who decided to just let stuff ferment, effectively rot, and went, well, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I don't want water, or we don't have any water, but we have this barrel full of fermented grapes. Let's see, you know, we left the grapes out too long and they all got rotten. Let's give that a try. Not bad. And now I'm feeling tipsy. Let's bottle this stuff and sell it. I don't know. Food is fun. Food, you can come up with all sorts of stuff. Food sciences are getting fun. We've got all that, new food stuff with the microbeading and the foams and the alchemy and stuff like that. Well, not alchemy, you know what I mean. Molecular stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll have to try it sometime. Anyways, enjoy some good food, and I'll see you at home.